Everybody, it's me, Shell360, and I have a very special Shell360 chat snack day because I have a bunch of UK snacks. For those of you who watch my other channel, my main channel, Shell360, you may have seen an unboxing I did for a Secret Santa present box that I got from the photo card forum from Luna Kitten, and she is from the UK, and she sent me a whole bunch of UK candies. It's stuff I've never had before, so I'm really excited to try it, and I figured rather than just trying it on my own, I would try it on my channel. Excuse me, some of this wig hair is getting in my eyes. Anyway, I thought I'd try it here on Shell360 Chats, and I'll just kind of chat and snack and chat and snack, and we'll just do this. So I'm going to start with the first thing that I actually opened, which was this, the Maltesers. So yeah, I'm just going to dig in. Let's see what happens with it. So it looks like malt balls. First off, you can see it looks like malt balls. In the United States, we have something very similar to this called Whoppers. And then at Easter, there's like a lot of different kinds of malt balls. There's some that are called speckled eggs, and it's a white chocolate, and it's got little flecks of food dye on it. But this is what they look like. They look like Whoppers. Yeah. These are Whoppers. But I will say, the chocolate is very different. First of all, it's a softer crunch than the Whopper. The Whopper has a little bit of a harder crunch. But this chocolate that y'all use for this is extremely sweet. It's actually got like a thicker shell of chocolate than Whoppers normally have. I'm going to bite one in half and show you. It's so soft. You see? It looks like. But yeah, this is good. I like this. I'm not going to eat all this right now. I'm going to save some for later, for Christmas. Because I'm going to have a lonely Christmas. But save this for later. Alright, next thing to try. I'm going to try this, the Flake. Now, on my other channel, I said that I thought that maybe I was supposed to smack this against something hard and eat it. And I had a couple of people tell me, absolutely do not do that. So I'm not going to do that right now. So instead, I'm going to do the peel and reveal. So I'm just going to tear it and then eat it. It says this is the crumbliest, flakiest milk chocolate. So I'm going to tear it right here. And it's funny looking. It looks kind of like a stick, like a twig, if you will. Okay, I'm not going to open it all the way because I'm afraid of it making a mess. But this is what it looks like. Do you see that? It kind of looks like a twig or something, or like, I don't know, kind of like a cinnamon stick. So I'm gonna try. Oh my gosh. No. Okay, I'm glad I didn't break this apart, because when you bite into this, it tastes like chocolate dirt. Not like dirt, like, well, I don't know what mud tastes like. It's been years since I've ate a mud pie, but like the texture of it, it's like sand or something. It's not as unpleasant as sand in terms of grittiness, but it just crumbles into like granules. This would be terrible to eat if you were eating, like, if you were wearing white clothes or something, or you had a special event. The minute you take a bite of this, there's just crumbs everywhere. Oh my gosh, there's like a crumb in my wig. This is crazy. Yeah. I am glad I didn't break this apart. That would have been terrible. So thanks for warning me ahead of time. This would have been a disaster. Oh my gosh. This is so crumbly. I want to eat it, but I feel like I'd do better just to like put it on a plate and just eat over a plate. This is not a casual candy bar at all. How do kids in the UK enjoy stuff like this? Because this is a mess. This is an absolute mess. But thank you still. I'm glad to have it, but it is a mess. Okay, I'm going to set that aside there. Or let's put it over here. Alright, what's the next thing to try? Let's go with the giant love hearts, because this one I kind of already opened by accident with my scissors. So let's just go ahead and get into it. It looks like the little sweetheart message candies that we have here in the United States on Valentine's Day. They come in a little box and they say like, do you love me? I love you. Will you marry me? Stuff like that. And kids pass them to each other, which is kind of a lot of emotion for a kid to deal with, but I guess adults think it's cute for kids to ask each other to love them. But this one, it says, Kiss Me. Also, the difference between, I guess, the American kind and the UK kind is that ours, they actually have the shape of the heart. So you see how it's got the heart printed on the front? Ours, you actually cut out the remainder of the circle and it's just a heart-shaped candy. So let's try it out. Ugh. I don't like these at all. These, ugh. What is that? Are you supposed to eat these with water? They taste like Tums antiseptic or I can't even talk. These are so awful. These taste like, what's this right here? Fruit flavor fizzy sweets. I didn't even see that till just now. It says fruit flavor fizzy sweets. This tastes like Tums or like Alka-Seltzer. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like seltzer tablets. It's got a little bit of a fruity flavor, but it's got a really strong soda ash flavor. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So that's kind of an unpleasant surprise for me. I'm sure there are other people who like this kind of treat. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the person who sent this to me was being mean to me or that they have bad taste. This is just not my taste. But I still appreciate the experience. I always appreciate the experience because how would you ever know anything if you never try it out? So let's try the next thing. Let's try this because this I was concerned about. This is the Dairy Milk Marvelous Creations Jelly Popping Candy, and it's some kind of like chocolate with stuff in it. I can't imagine what the phrase jelly popping candy means, but I still want to try it out anyway. So I'm going to open it right here, and it feels like it comes in segments, so maybe I'll just pull off a segment, like a briquette. Here's where it just naturally broke at. So that's what the piece looks like. There you go. And then there's a little cavity there. And then the back, you can't really see anything. It's crunchy. Oh! That's a rotten trick to play on somebody. Oh! You guys. Okay. First off, it's good chocolate. It tastes like Cadbury's. But, first off, I don't know if y'all can hear that. It's chocolate covered Pop Rocks. It's chocolate covered Pop Rocks. Oh, it's all in the back of my teeth. I don't have great teeth, so I'm sorry if y'all are getting the inside of my mouth, but it's all in my ears. It's all in my ears. I don't want to eat the rest of this. Set this down here. I am going to lick the chocolate off my finger, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Pop Rocks. Again, that's not nice. It's still all in the back of my throat. You know, it started out pretty good, this little box here, but I feel like these are all tricks that I'm having played on me. These feel like tricks. This is not nice. I thought this was treats, but it's tricks. Okay, so I'm going to go for another chocolate thing that oh, please don't let this be another elaborate trick. This right here, Curly Wurly, which I had somebody in my comment section tell me is really delicious. I have faith. I have hopes. Please don't be wrong. Okay. Ooh. Well, that is different. So this is Curly Wurly, and I'm trying to peel this away from the paper without making a mess. But look at that. It's like braided caramel coated, or chocolate coated caramel. It's like a pretzel almost, but it's very bendy. I remember when I felt this, when it had the wrapping on it, I thought this was fruit leather. It's very, very bendy, and you can kind of see a little bit, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but there's like a little crack right there in the chocolate where I bent it. So yeah, this looks cool. Intriguing shape. Let's see. Nice soft chew. And you can see It's just chocolate coated caramel. A nice flavored caramel though. Very buttery and sweet. The chocolate is a good quality chocolate. Now this is nice. I like this a lot. It kind of reminds me of sugar babies and sugar daddies. If you're from America, you may have had sugar babies or sugar daddies. They're these little like drops of caramel coated in chocolate. But they're little, sorry. They're little balls of treats. And that's what this tastes like to me. I really like this one. This one's actually super good. Thank you for this. This is a nice experience. See what else I have. I only have 3 things left, but I don't think I'm going to open all the last 3. I think I'm just going to open the 2. The one that I'm not going to open right now, only because I have had it before, is this, the chocolate orange. I'm not going to open that one right now, but I've had chocolate orange before, and it's delicious if you've never had it before. Usually at around Christmas time, they sell these in American stores, so definitely try it out if you've never had it. But you wouldn't think that chocolate and citrus go well together. They seem like they'd be at odds, but it's actually a really nice surprise, nice taste, and it's just a fun candy to unwrap. You take it and you hit it against the tabletop, not super hard, but just a little bit, and that loosens up the pieces because inside of the wrapping, they're individual slices of the chocolate orange. So yeah, definitely try that out. Oh, I forgot there's that thing in here. Okay. This was actually the first thing I opened. It's this, Refreshers. And it says, original lemon flavored chew with a refreshing center. So I wonder if the center is like a mint or if it's like a lemon gel maybe. Like when I first saw the description, it made me think of Gushers, which is an American candy here. But that one is kind of like it's like a jelly bean-ish texture on the outside, and then when you chew it, you get a burst of like some kind of fruit flavored gel. The way I'm describing it, it sounds completely unappetizing, but kids love it. And I used to like it when I was a kid too. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up here if I can. These are what the individual pieces look like inside of the pack here. And then it's a little bit stuck to the paper, but that could be because, you know, transit, maybe it got a little bit melted. Outside, just looking at it, it kind of reminds me of Starburst. That's what it looks like attached to the paper. It kind of looks like a little yellow Starburst candy unwrapped. And then it looks like on the inside there may be some kind of a pink gel, because you can kind of see right here where there's a little bit of a cutout and like a pink dye. So let's just chew it. Mild lemon flavor. Maybe I'm missing the refreshing chew part. It just tastes like lemonade. I'm reading the ingredients to see if I'm missing anything. But no. Actually, no. This doesn't even taste like lemonade to me. It's chewy like a Starburst. Absolutely like a Starburst texture-wise to me. It's just a slight bit more chewy. Like it takes more effort to chew it. But very much texture-wise like a Starburst. But the flavor to me of this, and this is going to sound weird, it tastes like lemon pound cake. I don't know why that's what I'm getting. Maybe it's because it's got more of a powdery flavor to the lemon. Instead of tasting like lemonade, it tastes like lemon cake to me, like lemon cupcakes, lemon pound cake. So I like it a lot, and I'm sure I'm going to devour these. But yeah, I was waiting for a gush of something, and I didn't get a gush of anything. I think it's just maybe more, I don't know, added flavor. Like when you first chew it, it's kind of mild, and then the flavor gets a little bit more intense. So maybe there's like an extra amount of the flavored powder or something on the inside, but it wasn't any kind of gush or anything. But this is still really cool. I like this a lot. So thank you for that one. Next, we are going to try this one, even though I'm scared that this is going to be super messy. This is the Dip Dab, and I had a bunch of people tell me that the lollipop is inside of the package, but I don't believe that. And I'm saying that because I've been feeling through the powder of this thing, and I can't feel a stick of anything in this. Like, I can't feel anything in here. But I'm going to open it anyway and just check the inside of the packet to see if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I don't have any lollipop to try it, so I'm just going to have to lick my finger and make this happen. Okay. Opening it up here to look for the lollipop. Yeah, there's no lollipop in here. Absolutely no lollipop. It's a bunch of powder, though. I don't know if you can see this. Probably. Oh, there you go. See, there's no lollipop in here. It's just a bunch of cocaine. Well, not cocaine, but, you know, white powder. Yeah. Oh, here goes nothing. This tastes like, just be sure here, just be sure. It tastes kind of like Kool-Aid a little bit. It's not as strongly flavored as Kool-Aid. It's definitely got that same soda flavor that the Love Hearts had, that kind of Alka-Seltzer-y soda. I don't know what you call that flavor, but that soda flavor, it's got that bicarbonate. That's the word I've been looking for. It's got a bicarbonate flavor. Let's see what the ingredients say. It says sugar, glucose syrup, corn flour, sodium bicarbonate, acids, citric acid, tartaric acid, anti-caking, flavoring, natural flavors. But yeah, it definitely tastes like bicarbonate. But other than that, it doesn't have a strong any kind of flavor at all. That's kind of disappointing. I feel like maybe there was a manufacturing defect, like the lollipop was supposed to be in there and they just didn't put it in this one. But yeah, it just didn't have much flavor at all. But it was a unique experience and I appreciate the experience. Now the last thing we're going to try is this. This is the wine gummies. See right there? And I haven't had one yet, even though the end looks open. I swear I didn't have one yet. This is the one where I said I'm going to get drunk. But like seriously, like wine, it just doesn't seem like something you give to kids. I'm certain this is a kid's treat. And back when I lived in Germany, at the Trink Hall, they used to have these chocolates. Like, you know how we have cherry cordials in the United States, and it's like it's a cherry, and around it is kind of a white cream, and then that's covered in chocolate, and they come in the little candy boxes. They're very popular around Valentine's Day. Well, in Germany, I remember they used to have the same thing, but instead of the cream around the cherry, it used to be like liquor, and if you'd bite into one of these things, it was like a shot. So you'd have like a shot of liquor inside the cherry. And they weren't supposed to sell them to kids, but I didn't know. And so when my dad was with me going to the drink hall, I'm like, Dad, give me one of those. That looks good. And he gave it to me because he didn't know any better because neither one of us spoke German or could read it. And so I bite into it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this tastes spoiled. My dad, he tries one just to make sure because if it was spoiled, he was going to go back to the guy and let him know. And he's like, oh, this is not kids candy. And he took the whole thing from me. And at first I didn't understand. And then he explained to me, you know, that's actually alcohol. And I think that was pretty good that I had that experience as a kid because even though I do drink recreationally as an adult, I don't drink very often. Like I drink probably once every week or two. And that's like if I'm really just in the mood. And then sometimes I'll go months without drinking anything with any alcoholic content. So, you know, I feel like exposure to alcohol for kids is not terrible. But at the same time, you wouldn't want to encourage a bad habit. But yeah. Anyway, wine gummies. Ready to try this. Let's see what happens. It's tough too. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm having to chew really hard on this thing. Not sure why this is called wine chew. I mean, no disrespect to anybody, but that didn't taste like any wine I've ever had. I mean, it's got kind of maybe a fermented fruit flavor, and that's being generous. But really, nothing about that right now reminded me of wine. It more reminded me of like mature fruit, if that makes any sense. Like, have you ever gotten a grape that's like close to not being any good? Like, it's still decent, but it's gotten kind of soft. That's kind of the flavor that this has, but it doesn't have a wine flavor. I've had wine before, and wine is not anything that kids would want. So yeah, I mean, I guess, I'm not sure why they name it wine gummies, because like I said, it doesn't taste like wine, but it was a cool experience altogether, and this whole thing has been a cool experience. I only feel bad because I kind of wish I could say more positive things about the candies that I've tried today, because it was a gift, and anytime I receive a gift, I'm always super excited to get a gift. So I hate to leave any kind of negative comments or anything like that regarding things I receive, but at the same time, on this channel, I try to be as truthful as possible. And for me to be truthful, I have to be honest. And honestly, a lot of this was hit or miss. But again, the experience is what I was after, and I got to experience all these cool UK treats, and for that, I thank Luna Kitten very, very much, and thank you guys for watching. I hope this wasn't too boring a thing, because it's been over 20 minutes, but I ate a lot of stuff here, so I think for 20 minutes, you got quite a bit. But anyway, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!